Hi, I'm Louie with Premier RV of Oregon, and today we're going to talk about the 2015 Newmar Ventana. Damon, what do you think about the Newmar Ventana?
Well, I'm Damon. I'm also with Premier.
Yeah.
No, I like it. 34-36, triple slide. Really a clean coach, great colors. So looking forward to getting it outside and doing a video on it.
Yeah, and like we always talk about, we're always looking for some nice pre-owned diesel pushers in our luxury showroom here. We've had a good couple of months, haven't we, Damon?
Season has started early and it's been really good. A lot of sales and helped a lot of people sell their coaches. So yeah, get a hold of Louie or myself. We'd be happy to run your coach through here.
Yeah, we're really trying to get some inventory right now because our months are starting from May till the end of the year, and we sell a lot of coaches.
We got some openings.
We've got some openings, so
that's no good.
Again, we would love the opportunity to sell your coach for you, and we're going to get this coach outside here in a second and talk a little bit about the 2015 Newmar Ventana.
Let's do it.
We got this 34-footer outside, the 2015 Newmar Ventana. Damon, I know you've sold a lot of Newmars over the years.
Yeah, started selling them back in the late 90s in Minnesota.
So one of the questions we get a lot is, there's a lot of confusion between like the Ventana LE and the higher end Ventana. You got a couple of differences that everyone would maybe want to know about?
Well, the LE was more of an entry-level base model for the Ventana, even though it's an LE in limited edition. It had stainless steel wheel liners versus the alloys. This non-LE has the option for hydronic heat, which this coach has.
That's nice.
The engine, 360 horse versus 340 horse, so those are some of the differences.
Bigger's better.
Bigger's better.
I would agree. So yeah, kind of like on some of the country coaches, just some more upgraded features probably inside the coach, a little bit more gingerbread and things like that, I'm sure.
Are you kind of talking about like from a 430 to a 470 Allure?
Yeah, that's a whole different video. We could go to the 420, not 430, 470, 490 maybe. Yeah, that's a whole different video, but we'll open up some of the bays for a 34-footer. It still has some pretty good storage here. What's the fuel tank size? Do you have any idea?
Nope, none.
Well, I don't either, but I'm going to guess it's at least 100 gallons. And it's going to be a dual fill, and you can fill it from either side. We'll look at our cheat sheet here.
Does it even say?
Well, we're going to go with 100 for right now. I bet you I win that. It could be more, but...
Oh, I think you're close. I would have guessed 100 myself. But we'll have to figure out what it is.
Sorry, we didn't do our homework before this one, but hey, we just kind of, what's the difference? 100 gallons, 110, 120, whatever, come on.
The big thing is you can fill it on either side. Dual fills.
Enough said. All right, little storage bay here, a little quarter bay, because you probably have that fuel tank right behind there, I bet.
I bet you do. Yep.
So this coach is on the Freightliner chassis, is it not?
Freightliner chassis.
So with the 360 Cummins, 6-speed Allison transmission.
In a 34-foot.
In a 34-footer. I actually got to drive this coach from California, and one of the things I really liked about it was that comfort steer.
Yeah, really easy.
That made a really nice difference. It was kind of a windy day, and I just tightened that up, and it really handled the wind really, really well. So I was really impressed with that.
It's really nice to have on a shorter coach, shorter wheelbase, where you can realize the difference and notice it. And
then you could turn it a little bit, and if you're doing a turn, it's just so easy to turn, and the steering wheel comes back to center.
Yeah.
It's a pretty awesome feature. So good technology. I was highly impressed with that. So little bay here.
I got a question, Louie.
Uh-oh.
What's this fitting down under the bay here with the cap on it?
I feel like I'm almost being set up.
You are.
It
you
looks
got a
like
good feeling.
Well, I'm going to go with it's a propane connection from the tank for an outside barbecue.
Yahtzee, you win.
It's hard to get one past me there.
I'm just checking.
Woo! All right, we got the old dual directional, oh, not dual, just one slide tray here gonna come out to the passenger side of the coach. Looks like you got a Dirt Devil box right here for the central vac system where you get to clean everything out right here. Anything else you see there, Damon?
Oh, I'm gonna guess that's the
I
Oasis.
see an outlet. I mean, yeah, outlet.
Yeah, outlet satellite prep right there. And then your Oasis exhaust.
Yeah, so your hydronic heat, Oasis is similar to an Aquad, right?
Yep, it's what used to be Hurricane, what we knew as Hurricane became Oasis. And that, you know, that Jim Rickson, I mean, that guy always answers the phone up there in Seattle, or Vancouver, I should say, and over the years, and a really helpful guy. I know our techs love him. I've called him before. And
you know, that's pretty important. Actually, I was pretty impressed with Newmar. After working for Country Coach for so many years, I called just to find out about the year of this coach and getting a build sheet, and someone answered right away and got back to me and emailed it to me.
Yeah, they're very good that way.
That's really impressive, and
yep.
you know, that's important. So
definitely
good stuff. Back here, so the back end of the plumbing bay, you have another outlet here, but a lot of times you see people putting a TV here. And that
it's
must
a great
be
spot for a TV. They got just enough room where you can hang tools or anything narrow. Yeah, creative to use all the space that way.
That is kind of interesting with a little board there hanging stuff.
Yeah.
Like keys or?
Well, I think tools, you know, wrenches, hammers, miscellaneous items that you might need.
Yeah. So, but I also have seen a lot of TVs here, so.
Yeah, it's a good spot for a TV.
Probably pre-wired and everything, so.
Right around the corner.
Yeah.
You got the satellite feed. Yeah.
Insulated.
Insulated.
So, nice doors, and they shut pretty nicely, actually.
They do.
So.
I was noticing these slides actually fit flush on this coach. They did a pretty nice job.
They must have. That is nice.
I'll have to look into what year they changed that.
Previous years, they actually fit on the outside wall?
I thought they did.
Yeah. Huh. Good point there.
And all paint.
Yeah, all paint. That's nice. That's expected in a higher end coach, right?
Definitely.
I mean, decals are. Anyone doing decals anymore?
I hope not. That might have ended with Alpha.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah. Storage bay here. More tools, you think?
Something a little bulky in there.
Yeah.
A little more depth.
All right, we have our cranking batteries here. They're dated 5 of 2019. This is a 2-owner coach. The original owner actually was an old storage customer of ours.
I remember it here, yeah.
And the second owner, really nice folks. He from California, so you could tell that this coach has always been well maintained. It's also been in an environment where you're not going to see the rust and stuff like that.
There's no rust or corrosion. So did the second owner where you picked it up, did he have it indoors also?
Yeah, he had it on the side of his house, and he had a whole big cover for it.
Wow. So it's been garaged from day one.
He had a really cool idea about his cover. He was telling me about it, how he could do it by himself, and I don't know, went on and on and on. But yeah, it was covered there in beautiful Napa, California.
Wow.
But you know, we always look in these areas to see rust. So, boy, something I always look for.
Yeah. Got a chassis disconnect right there too above the batteries.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Well, if you're not going to use the coach for a long period of time, you could shut the chassis batteries off, or maybe theft prevention, leaving it sit in a campground. I've had customers ask about that while they go home for a few months.
Yeah.
They can shut the chassis battery off.
Is that a big problem out there? Theft of RVs?
I don't think so. I think maybe paranoia, but
nice back. I like their back cap.
Good looking mold.
Nice design.
Yeah.
You got your exhaust here. Exterior ladder. This is a rear mounted radiator, but
it is.
It is what it is, right?
Pretty common in this model. Got your receiver hitch, 7-way bargeman, and a rear skirt down under there, recessed in.
Yeah, nice mud flap.
Yep.
Could tell the condition of the coach. The mud flap is in good condition. Looks like we have a vent right here. You must have a washer dryer or pre-wired or plumbed. I can't remember if this one has it, but when we get inside.
Stacked washer dryer.
Does it have it on this coach?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And then right behind that's the engine air intake.
Oh.
Up in the corner of the cab.
Yeah. A little bit of storage here. Another outlet. Boy, that's nice. Looks
you know
like
what that cord is there hanging, Louie?
I'm gonna go with that's the preheat for the engine.
Engine block heater. That is correct. You're 2 for 2. This is.
I'm wondering what this is for there, Damon.
Well, I'm hoping it was not used to stop the motorhome. It's a little light, but you never know.
Yeah.
Some kind of a wheel chock.
We'll get back to that one.
Was that on the MSRP?
I think that was standard back then. Short cord with the power comeback. Looks like a transfer switch of some type there and a light.
Yeah, and cable TV and telephones, probably that white receptacle.
Yep. Def.
3/4 full.
Looks like it also has a 4-point jack system, or is it a 3? Probably a 4, huh?
Probably 4. It's HWH.
Yep. So explain that a little bit.
Well, they are what I would consider the leaders in the leveling field. That's where they started with jacks, and then moved on to hydraulic slide rooms, which are also been just excellent.
Yeah, when you see the HWH sign, you know it's well built, well thought out of. And
yeah, there's a lot of other 3-point electric type of jack systems that we've seen, but
very durable.
Seems like HWH is definitely the way to go on leveling jacks.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Looks like a sewer hose compartment, maybe?
Yep. Nice clean plumbing bay.
Yeah. Water hose reel, freshwater fill, all the normal things.
What size tanks do you suppose this coach has, Louie?
Well, I knew you were going to ask that, so.
We got a cheat sheet.
No, where? 65 gray, 45 black, 105 fresh water, 32 propane.
Good sizes.
So, keep trying to stump me, huh?
That's 3 for 3.
Yep. All right. Oasis here. We talked about that. That's your hydronic heating system.
And water heater. So unlimited hot water, AC or diesel. So, yeah, pretty nice system.
And one of the main benefits of that system is it's quite a bit quieter, don't you think?
More efficient, way quieter, nice warm heat, not a blow dryer roaring type of a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little storage on the other side there too. Looks like some house batteries. What do we got? 4 or 3 of them, looks like? 3 batteries?
4.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 interstates on a slide tray.
Nice. Must have a 2,000 or 3,000 watt inverter.
2,000.
2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Propane, remember that one? That was 32 gallons.
32 gallons with the barbecue grill tee on the outside, on the other side.
You know, you got to have that. You got to barbecue. Other side of the fill here, and then looks like some probably chassis fuses I would expect right here, and probably a pull out somewhere for this front generator, right?
It's going to be a hood, so if you pull that hard enough, there you go. Then we got a front hood that pops open.
And we got an 8K generator with, oh my gosh, 80 hours.
Wow, that is like new.
That's pretty incredible. This coach has 27,000 miles, hardly used.
Hadley air horns.
Yeah, those are nice air horns, but that tells you right there that these people were plugged in all the time. You know, you can run these when you're driving down the road if it's in a hot climate.
Good thing to do, exercise it a little bit, run the roof airs.
Yeah, so. Cool, side view cameras also. Everything you expect in a 2015 model.
That windshield, I mean, it's one piece, but it really fits nice too, the way they fit that into the cab.
Yeah, no, everything's really clean. I love the colors on the outside. Seems like a really nice coach.
It is. One thing I was noticing is that it has an option, which is a fiberglass roof, and it's actually a molded fiberglass roof.
Kind of like the Inspires, huh?
We should talk about on how Country Coach did that, and you know how a lot of manufacturers take a sheet of Phylon and just force it around the corner, and it's all rippled and stressed, and then they screw that thing into the sidewall, versus actually molding it.
A molded piece rather than the Phylon. You get rid of what we call the ripple.
Ripple ass?
Did
you say that?
You said it, but
okay.
Yeah. So it's a much nicer feature. Just looks better.
Yeah.
So nice point. I agree with that one.
And there's no stress on that radius. It's just a nice smooth. They painted it.
Yeah. Awesome. So we're gonna get this thing back inside. We found out that doing the videos of the interior of the coach's inside is much better for the lighting. So we're still trying to learn, right? You got to learn every day, right?
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out. All right. Well, we made it into the inside, all three slides. So we got the big wall slide here, the smaller slide room here, and then the bed slide in the back. Pretty impressed with the floor plan for 34 feet, 3410 from what I understand. Mm-hmm. So a hair under 35 feet, which is nice. But really nice size galley, as you can see there. The cabinets, I think they call it some kind of...
Manhattan maple.
Glazed.
Glazed, yes. Manhattan maple glazed.
So, beautiful cabinets. And that's kind of what Newmar's kind of known for. Mm-hmm. You know, the Amish.
The Amish.
Making wood cabinets and stuff. So, yeah. Some upgrades that the customer spec'd out on this coach, from my understanding, was...
They did a custom tile. They didn't go with the standard Ventana tile. Picked out a different tile and then extended it through into the bedroom, so there's no carpet in the bedroom. So it's all tile.
That's nice.
Head to toe.
We'll be headed back there, and there's no carpet in the bedroom, so that's pretty cool. They also upgraded the BTUs on the roof airs, on the heat pumps, to 15,000 rather than 13.5.
Yep. And they did the insulation R19 polar pack, heat pad on the tanks, MCD shades, which those are really cool. The two-part.
So the polar pack and all the added insulation, which Newmar, their coaches are very well insulated from the floors to the ceilings, but that polar pack's probably good for, you know, if you're a skier or something like that, going to
winter use with the hydronic heat too.
Yeah.
I mean, look how quiet it is in here right now with the guys working.
Yeah, well, we told them to be quiet, but no, not just kidding. But yeah, I like the dinette. Big fan of that. With the storage underneath it. The TV here. Really good storage underneath also, I noticed the other day. Nice, good pull-outs. And then a little bit of storage up here. And then over here, you must have some type of, is that a hide-a-bed?
I would guess that it is a hide-a-bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So again, really nice floor plan. Lots of storage in the galley also, I noticed. Sink covers, all that good stuff.
One big stainless steel sink.
Stainless steel's good. Probably a 3-burner cooktop. And then some nice storage underneath. Love the wood right here.
Yeah, they did a beautiful job on the drawers. Full extension glides.
With nice locks that lock the doors when they're in. The old South Code latches, looks like, huh? More storage. So again, up here. Wow, these are nice. Good idea
Real nice.
here.
Yeah.
Cool. So also one of the other upgrades I think was the MCD shades here.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the 2 parts of the total privacy. And then the
spring-loaded,
sunscreen.
eh? Yeah. And I like how the light switches, they're all easy to find.
Yep, they're placed in great locations.
And then more storage up here, probably some breakers here, looks like on Newmars typically. Yep, so your fuse box right here, your 110 breaker box. Everything's labeled, so.
Easy to get to, you can walk right up to it.
Yeah. And then up in here, you're going to have probably some of your AV stuff. So it looks like a receiver and some kind of Blu-ray player. And then up here is all your slide room controls, your inverter. You said it's a 2000?
2000?
Magnum inverter.
Yeah.
Those are great inverters. Your Carefree awning with the wind sensor is here. And then looks like some type of entry door awning also. So it looks like some type of power management system
Energy
here.
management, that was an option. Some slide out switches, tank heaters, tank pads, Oasis.
Nice clean. Everything's in one central location.
Yeah.
So it makes it simple to walk someone through where to go if something's not working correctly. You got your breakers, your fuses, and then all your controls in one central location, which is nice.
It's got the MCD shades in the front too. They carry it right through.
Yeah, I like that. And everything out here was really designed really well with the tilted steering wheel. You could read your gauges easily. It also has a GPS system, looks like. Or your backup camera. Not quite sure if this has GPS.
I don't think it does. I was wondering where you were going with that. Gosh, that would have been a good one too to catch you on.
You know, to be honest though, just use your phone.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
or an iPad with a Garmin.
And being 9 years of age, it probably isn't updated and stuff like that. So I drive a lot, so I just use my phone, and the maps on there are actually really good, and they give you updates as far as, you know, traffic and things like that. But I did drive one not too long ago with that Garmin that gave you updated weather and traffic.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I hear that from a lot of customers.
Yeah.
They really like that RV Garmin.
Yeah. So I think they did a nice job of ergonomics as far as laying everything out and being able to see your gauges as you drive.
I like the A-pillar gauges there, the 4 stacked.
Yeah. That's cool for you get your gearheads out there, huh?
Yeah.
You're kind of one of them.
Oh, maybe.
Your leveling system right here, HWH. It's all computerized. Just push the button and it'll do all the leveling for you.
Automatic.
Automatic, you gotta love automatic. Central vac down here, and it's got the little sweeper sucker right here.
Dustpan.
Oh, appreciate that. That's why we do these videos together, because you never know what we're gonna say. And then, were you gonna say something?
Well, I was gonna ask you, is this a doorbell, Louie?
That is not a doorbell.
Oh, okay.
The technical term on that is that a thermistor?
It is a thermistor.
So that's going to sense the temperature of this 15,000 Penguin heat pump or AC to actually tell it to come on and...
Zone 1 probably, the front air.
Yeah, so we'll see another one of those in the bedroom. But yeah, that's interesting. Good call there, Damon. What's this thing?
That would be the passenger seat ejection. No, fantastic vent remote, Louie.
Yep, we'll have 2 of those. So there's one here and then one in the water closet.
Let's hope.
/ shower. Yep. So we got the shower and the toilet and the sink and lots of storage there. So actually pretty good access for the shower, even being 34. Sure beats those Class B.
Yeah, it's a nice large side bath. You can still access it when the slide's in due to the way they hinge that door. So a lot of thought went into all of their coaches. They do overall, they do a great job at Newmar.
It's better than what I was getting at is when the toilet's in the shower, that whole thing.
Yeah, the wet bath, I think is what they call that.
That's it. A 4-door refrigerator, pantry here. Nice pullouts.
Pretty impressive to get a 34-foot with a large fridge and a pantry, because usually it's one or the other.
Yeah, no, very impressive, very important. That's nice, you know. Put some canned goods there, some spices. No cereal boxes, but that'll go in the other area. But bedroom TV, nice queen size bed. Looks like it's got an air bed to it. This controls either side of the bed, whether you want to be at 35, 55, 75. What's your comfort level?
It's 100.
You're at 100.
I'm at 100.
So that's max?
That is the max.
So you're just like, you want it as stiff as possible?
Concrete.
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 I'm not going to go there.
All storage.
Yep, good storage. Nice light here, though. This is kind of a little reading light.
Yeah, and each
Wow.
side has a window and a nightstand.
Yeah, the cross ventilation that always comes up with people. That's nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to have a little airflow coming in.
I wonder if this bed lifts up and has storage under it.
Oh, I'm going to bet you're probably right. Nice struts.
They have access to their slide mechanism.
Looks like a little leaf for an extension for the dining room table.
Mm-hmm.
Very well done. They finished things very nicely. I like the gas struts. So
Yeah, they did a nice job here.
stacked washer dryer. That's nice to have. Kind of see that a lot on the older coaches. You will never see a stacked washer dryer, right?
Especially in a short one.
Yeah. Just more storage here. Looks like some paint touch-up or something, huh?
Nail polish?
No, this is Newmar. Caramel Wet.
Well, Mother's Day is coming up. I might relabel that for curtains.
Oh, boy. Looks like we have an intruder here.
We are going to have guests.
Don't they know the video is ongoing at the premise? Full-length wardrobe.
With a safe.
With a safe.
Look at that.
And it looks like they have a sheet there for all the serial numbers of all the...
Kind of like Country Coach.
I like that. That kind of comes handy if you need some clarification and stuff like that. You have all the serial numbers.
Yeah, I just used it on a 2004 Executive. Found a similar item. They were asking if it had the original inverter. Want to know if it was changed, and we were able to look at the serial number and find out it was different. It was upgraded. So, yeah, it's pretty handy to have.
Yeah, so we'll go back up, but video in process.
Late start today.
Huh?
Is it late start today?
I'm just glad they showed up.
Yeah.
No, we don't have that problem here, do we?
No.
But anything else you could add to this 34-foot 2015 Newmar Ventana?
Just a really clean, well taken care of coach.
No bad smells, no bad odors, no cats, dogs, all that.
Know the history.
Yeah.
Was stored here for the first half of its life, you could say, and then the colors. They just did a phenomenal job picking out the tile, the exterior paint, castle is what Newmar calls that. Everything, the wood, padded vinyl ceiling.
I think it was Castile.
Castile? I'm going to go with castle.
Huh.
Lunch?
Well, unless I don't know how to pronounce Castile.
This one we're going to solve right here. It looks like Castle, Castle Graphics.
Oh, I guess I just wanted you to win. One.
Oh, come on.
Just once. Just give them one. I mean, yeah, so again, please hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you watching our videos. This coach just came in, and I think we're going to get a lot of great activity. I don't think it's a coach that's going to last very long just because of the overall condition.
Yeah, and it's priced very well. $139, $999, is that?
One, yeah.
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 That's great.
Again, the subscribe button, that doesn't cost any money.
It's free.
Free.
No charge.
So, Give us some comments, and we'll keep them coming. And appreciate again you watching our videos. Thank you.
Thank you.